Hello! How you doing, guys? This is Goldbrood. Here you have episode number 10 of this progression to 200 just by questing. Today I'm going to start with this quest over here. This quest is going to take me a lot of time to complete because it's actually many quests. It's around 28 or so quests in one. It's like a series of quests. Alright, so the only thing I need to do in this case is to defeat this famished sunflower. And so this is going to be actually the second dungeon of this series. I'm going to try to do full score, but if I cannot, then I'm going to do this dungeon 2 times, one in camera, one off camera probably. And today I'm going to do this dungeon. Let me see if I have. Yes, I do. I'm going to do the 3 dungeons that we have at Astrub probably. So let's start with this one. Yeah, cause I need to progress on that too. As you can see, I still do challenges with loot bonus instead of experience, just because I do not want to progress so fast, and because I like to loot a lot. Okay, what I do here is this. Can apply some shield. Look at that, 20 shield. That's good. It's really good for this level, actually. Can't do much here though. I mean, I can do this. Good. Okay, since I... Whoa. That was nice. Okay, one for you, one for you. Yeah, this is a really low level dungeon, so I'm pretty sure you won't have any trouble with it. Great, even doing challenges. Attaboy. Okay, and I try to do all the challenges I can because normally these monsters will drop the containers, and the containers are always expensive. So that's a thing. Nice. Contamination is gonna be better, and this one is gonna be way better. Let me kill this one first. Who are you? Okay. You can come here, you can go there. That's one of the things I like about the pandas in teams, is that you can move like whatever you want in such an easy way. And not just that, but you can also move your other characters. I mean, I feel so free when I'm playing the Panda. Another class that I really love to play besides the crab, because I love crabs, is the Astrub, because you have a lot of mobility with him too. Okay, I got another bag of onions. I want these too, because I want to make the helmets. Where is it? Helmet? The helmets. I'm actually going to need 4 to go to Moon Island, but I will also craft some to sell them. If I have my tailor, I do, right? I do not. Okay, no worries. I'm going to show you guys how to level up those professions too. Don't worry. Okay, so we get this and we are really close to level 40, which is something I actually need to complete one of the achievements. The one of the street fight. Okay, so we can continue now. Let me just chop down this tree. This map is great for like farmers and stuff. Cool, so okay, wallflowers is better, and this one is gonna be better. Every single time I have the opportunity to do this challenge, I usually do it because it's not hard and it gives you a huge bonus. Okay, if I can do this, actually, let's do this. Great. And can I? Yes, I can. Brilliant. Okay. Kickback for you. Do I kill you? I think I do, right? Yes. Attaboy. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't kill any with this one. I killed one with this. It's just missing. What can I do here? Maybe this. And this. Nice. Nothing here. That's bad. There's actually a farmer here, look. Yeah, cause this dungeon is really good to level up farmer. The only bad thing is that you need to go. I mean, you start. The first one's got just wheat, then the second one's got barley and other stuff like oats. Then the third one's got a little bit more, but you cannot go back, you know? So you would need a lot of these keys over here to do the dungeon many times. But it's okay because the keys are really inexpensive. They're super cheap, like dirty cheap. And normally there's a lot of resources here for farmers, so that's that if you're interested. Okay, contamination in the first one. I like to kill the first one whenever I can with my first character if I start the fight first. Because in that way, now my Pandawa is going to start. I mean, there's no gonna be interruptions among my characters. And now I like to kill the next one and so on. Because in that way the fight is going to be much faster. It's not that I need to play fast, but it's just a thing, you know. You didn't die. Why? Anyways. Okay, I couldn't do much there. What I can do here. There you go. No containers. And so here we are at the last room. Let me just double check here real quick. This is actually gonna be the second, yeah, so it's gonna be 30, 50, 60, 70 points. And these ones that are really good because with them you can craft the Rikiki ones. Okay, tight, first, duo, and special. Special is going to be famished sunflower summons must always be finished off before the start of their second turn. Okay. This is kind of difficult to do at this level if you're doing duo. But I'm actually going to try to do all the achievements at the same time. And so normally the duo will be Ayub and Ilya, so I'm just going to start with that. Okay, no. Am I doing zombie here? I don't remember. Nah, just tight and first. Okay, so elitist and focus. Great, so he's gonna be first. Nice. Okay, let's try. Let's see what we can do in here. And yeah, nothing else. This is what I don't like about that. Okay, great. I can put a portal. Maybe here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, as soon as he doesn't summon, we're fine. Now he's kind of blocked. Uh, you know what? Yeah, I'm not doing the challenges. Just because I don't want this to take too much, so... Too long, sorry. Can you give me a break here? You can actually. Okay, so now he's going to be here. I think. Is he? Okay, let's pray that that happens. Oh man. Okay, great. So at least, yeah. At least I can kill this one, because that's part of the challenge. Okay, let's neutral this one, neutralize that one. I do not have enough range though. Yeah, I might need to send it. Let's go close combat. Oh great, let me neutralize these ones too. Good thing is that I can heal myself. Okay guys, look at this. In case you didn't know, when you have an AoE spell, it will start hitting this cell over here. And then it's going to go around clockwise, meaning that this cell is going to be first, this one is going to be second, this third, and so on. If it's a spell like this, because the central cell is not unattacked, is empty. If the central cell, for example, this is a central cell because it's a unique one. In this case, this is a central cell. Okay, this one is going to be first, and then it's going to go clockwise. Just in case you didn't know that. I didn't know that when I started playing, so yeah, I wish someone told me that. That is a game changer, to be honest. Because you know, when sometimes you are doing some kind of achievement, you need to know that sort of stuff. Okay, here I think it's gonna be better if I kill this one. Sorry, I was just drinking a little bit of water. Okay. Coconut water, actually. I love coconut water. Do you like coconut water, guys? I can do this, and I can almost kill you. Come on, do I? Yeah, I still have that. Great. And yes, that is it. I still have 13 more turns. Yeah, I mean, this is not that hard, you know? It's actually really easy. The most difficult part is having the monsters close to you if you are close combat. Atta boy. Okay, we got full score. That's just great. Oh, and I got this spell, and I also got level 40. Which is nice. Okay, this spell is gonna be here, actually. Yeah, I like to have jump, like, separated, because I tend to get confused. And, like, sometimes if I want to do power, I do jump, and vice versa. And vitality, too. I want to have them separated. I can actually do this. That way I can separate them because they're all yellow. Okay, so you talk to Maui, and now to continue with the quest, you will need to go and talk to Metamunch. But now he's not gonna be here. He's gonna be by the inn. But I'm not gonna do that quite yet because I'm actually closer to this dungeon over here, and I need to do that dungeon. So I will meet you by that dungeon. Cool, so here we are at the Sandy Castle. Because we need to continue with the previous quest. Okay, we're gonna do first here. Now, do I really wanna do first? I think I don't have this achievement, right? Completed? Do I? No, because of the clue. Okay. These are brown, or not the ones that I need to kill. Let's see, blow out. Okay. This is funny. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but whenever I'm trying to do like an achievement of like in that case, I was doing tight. So as you can see, I put my Pendewelt right next to my Iliotrop because after a combat like that, it doesn't matter how easy or hard it is. For some combats after that one, I feel that I still need to do tight. I don't know, it just I go in automatic. I don't know, I go in like auto mode or something like that. But yeah, that's that. Okay. That's gonna be last, and that's actually going to be the one that we need to kill with the challenge. So let's do the challenge. In this case, I can do this. That. Alright. That's just great. And if I do this, I cannot reach it with... But I can do that. I can do this. Great. Out of range. And I need to kill you with this. Another challenge. Guys, I think I showed you this in the previous series, but in case that I didn't, or in case that you don't remember, look at this. If you are leveling up Fisherman and you are level 10, there's a lot of shrimp over here. Just a lot of them. Look at that. Yeah, it's just crazy. One or two crabs, but most of them are brown shrimps. Sometimes they even have some kind of bonus in experience and loot because not so many people do this and not so many people come to this dungeon. But yeah, that's what. Love Fisherman, 12 experience, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21, 4, almost 30 shrimp in here. So that's more than 300 experience for Fisherman, just so you know. And so enough counting, let's just continue with the dungeon. You're gonna kill this one first, you're gonna kill that one, then you're gonna kill this one, and finally you're gonna kill this one. That's another thing that I like to do, is to organize the characters so that they can kill the monster that's going to start after them, as I told you before. In this case, I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna do the first one. Okay, in here, I kill him, and I might... Yes, I did. Kill all of them. And so here we are at the final room, and since I already showed you the first combat with the Ayup and the Iliotrop, I'm going to do this with the Penewa and the rogue. So in this case, I'm recording over the video because for some reason my microphone was not working properly when I was recording the actual video, and the sound was really bad. So let's just do this combat with some different music, and well, I hope you enjoy this combat. Okay, nice. So after defeating Mob the Sponge, we come here and we talk to Velina, and she is going to give us another quest, which is doing the Rikiki dungeon. It's kind of like the Roaches dungeon in Astrub, which is the 4th dungeon and the highest level. So that's that. And then we also need to go to the inn and talk to Metamunch, because remember that we are doing both quests. So as soon as we enter, we talk to him. Okay, not the innkeeper. Yeah, Metamunch. We talk to him and we get our reward, yet another level. Then we talk to him once again, and he is going to give us another quest, which in this case is going to be defeating the Royal Gobble. So now we know what we need to do next. Alrighty, so this video is going to be a little bit more edited than I wanted it to be, just because I was having some troubles with the audio. So in this case, I'm sad that we will not be able to enjoy some of those, Dofus songs that we all really love. But I will do my best to do better in the next episode, guys. I'm really sorry about this. Sometimes stuff happen, but here you have the combat. I'm really sorry that I messed at an achievement too. So yeah, I was really messy, but here you have it. I hope you enjoy the combat, and maybe it'll help you if you're trying to do Blitzkrieg at this level. Alright, so here you have the combat. And just one more thing before we exit the dungeon. So if you talk to these cats over here and you have some gobble wool in your inventory, you can actually adopt one of them. So you will get them as a pet. It's gonna be, again, this gobble wool, sorry. And you can get as many as you want. You just need to have 5 pieces of wool. And these ones are really expensive because they are required for a specific achievement, which in this case is gonna be too many of them. And that one at the same time is gonna be required by my little empire. So anyone who wants to complete that will need a cat. So that's that. And so I entered to the dungeon again just to complete Duo and the other achievement, just because I'm a completionist. So if you want to take a look at this combat too, here you have it. Okay, so as you can see here, we already have more than 500 points of achievement, and we got our first sidekick, who is going to be really helpful because, so for example, if you're struggling with any combat, you have some extra damage, or if you want to do the dungeons with 8 monsters, that counts as a person, so that's gonna be cool. And I also wanted to show you guys that if you come here again and you have enough wools in your inventory, you can again talk to the pets and have another one. So you can do this infinitely. Every single time you go to the dungeon, you can take one. And the good thing about this is that you can sell them. And trust me when I say that they will be sold, okay? So that is that. Okay, great. So now we talk to Metamunch again to update our quest, and as you can see now we need to talk to the Keymaster. But that's something that we're gonna do in the future. For now, if you remember correctly, we were trying to do Street Fight, which was another quest for another achievement. And since we have Street Fight and Syndicate's problem just pending, and now we also have the Rikiki dungeon, we can do both quests at the same time, because as you can see here, these monsters will be in that dungeon, so we don't really need to go and defeat them anywhere else. We can just do the dungeon and kill the monsters at the same time. So that's what we are going to do. So if you're a new player and you don't know how to get to this dungeon, you just need to go to Karob's house. You need to go to the 3rd floor, which is going to be the attic. And in here, you will need to use your Rikiki wand to become smaller, and so that you can feed through the gap that is on the floor. So as you can see, if you use the Rikiki wand, you become really small, and now you can enter. And as simple as that, you can talk to the guardian of the dungeon, give him the key, and you can also equip your weapon again. So there's nothing special with these monsters. I'm going to skip the first 4 rooms. I'm going to show you a secret in this dungeon though. But just something that you need to know is that in the dungeon you will just be able to drop up to 3 boxes per combat for some reason. I still don't know why, but that's a fact. Anyway, don't worry because there's 5 rooms, so 5 times 3, 15. And so this is the little secret that I wanted to show you guys. If you equip your Rikiki wand and you enter through this hole over here beneath the cards, you will find a emote. You just select the strawberry over here, and as you can see, you go to the next room and you also learn a new emote, which is going to be hungry or something like that, but it doesn't work in Unity yet. Okay, so in this occasion, I'm going to show you how I did Duo, Last, and Tide at the Kickroach layer. Now this was not an easy combat because these cockroaches are really strong. But anyways, I managed to do it, so just be mindful that if you're level 40, 30, 40, if you don't have like a really good set, don't try to do all of the achievements together because it's really hard. But well, here you have it. I hope you enjoy it. Nice, so that's almost all the achievements, but the special one that was kind of complicated and I couldn't do Tide and the special at the same time, so you need to do this dungeon at least 2 times. Now, whenever you're here, you can talk to this magic cookie. It will give you another quest, just if you want to complete 100% all the quests here. It is, as far as I know, not a part of Astrub quests, but you can still do it. So you need to talk to the Kickroach, threaten him, and stuff like that, you know, like the usual stuff to do, you know, on a daily basis. Great. So after speaking to him, you will need to use your Rikiki wand, so make sure that you equip it, because you will need to make this cookie small to be able to carry it with you. And so now you can equip your weapon and go back to Carob and give him the cookie, or at least show him the cookie. This is just a side quest I'm doing here. As I said, it's not a part of the achievement, so if you want to do it, fine. If you don't, that's fine too, you know? Alright, so now that we finished with the dungeons, we first need to talk to Carob and show him that cookie that we took from the last room. Because that's another quest that you can also do here in Astrub, as I said. After you do that, I think the best thing to do is just come here and talk to Belina, because she asked us to defeat the Kickroach, and we just did it, so that's another 200,000 experience points and some money as well. We also need to talk to the Keymaster, but that's something that I'm gonna do next episode. Because, yeah, this one is about to end. So now we talk to Belina, and we ask for a new mission. And now we need to kill this ghost, the Boostach. Right, let's go back to Astrub, and we gotta talk to Cindy. Cindy's gonna be right here, but first let me get this ash. Guys, remember to check the trash anytime you can. So as you can see here, I found a bag of lemons. I didn't know. So you talk to Cindy, you hand over the boxes, and now you leave. That was 2,000 more kamas and some experience as well. Nice, so finally we can come here to Igar and we talk to him. We report on the citizens' problems, and done. That was the Mercenary of Steel. And now, in case you're wondering, okay, what next? You can come here to Astrub, and as you can see, we are 57% completed. We only need to do a couple of achievements and we are done. And the one that I'm gonna start right now is there's no time to relax. Because first off, that's true, and secondly, because it's the closest one to me. Now, in case you don't know where these quests are, you can find them at the council tower. As you can see, if you see in the map this exclamation symbol in green, it means that there's one quest at least available in there. So for example, in here, there's 2 available quests. So I'm gonna go to the council tower. Okay, so here it is. It's job center. You explain that you're looking for a job. There's some problems that you need to solve and you need to offer your help. I'm not gonna do this for now, so let's stop following those quests. And so we start with the quest Health Crisis. But well, for now I have to say goodbye. I hope you liked this video, and if so, push that like button. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That was Goldbread, and I'll see you in the next one.